Okay, we're playing against a hunter. I'm gonna keep the armor smith. Also thinking about the frothing berserker. But before I get a frothing berserker, I would rather get an unstable ghoul or a weapon. So we're gonna ditch everything, see where that's going. No sophisticated, but's not there. Hey Andre, also good morning. Firestorm, welcome. Paladin lady, Risen Gaming. Great to see everyone already. The door cam, the famous door cam. Welch. No need to rush anything. This is going to be mid-range hunter, and against mid-range hunter, we need to, yeah, exactly. We need to be a bit patient. I mean, he could play Misha, Leok, Huffer now. Leok, Misha don't matter. Huffer can get in our rage, so they also don't matter. If he goes for an eagle horn bow, yeah, if it's a Misha, it's perfectly fine. I just coin out the death bite and kill it. Why is he still in? He should be a shield block. Something is amiss here. Once more. Okay, kill that dude. Kill that small spider. That's really nice. And next turn I can go for the Acolyte of Pain to actually draw some cards. Yes. Could also go for the, let's say he goes for a Shredder, which is most likely, at least in my eyes. Might think about going for... Okay, that seems to make no sense for me, why you would do that. Only explanation I can find is... Only explanation I can find is he wants to throw out a Belcher next turn. That'd be something I could, yeah, slash Belcher. That's something I could understand. Thinking about drawing like 6 cards, but I need to also... There's a Luthap. That's definitely a bummer. I can play the Unstable Ghoul. Buff the Cruel Taskmaster. Get him up to 3, get a card. Run the Cruel Taskmaster in, get another card. And then be good with it. He can run his dude in. It dies. And he plays a Savannah High Main. We run the Armorsmith in. That didn't work out completely. Oh, the move stays as it is. It was the right thing to do. Draw a card. Get a loot hoarder. In a rage. It wasn't the right play, I'd say. Well, I could have killed the minion, but in the end I didn't take more damage than necessary. And he even lost an Unleash on top of that. So I sucked up 5 damage like this. It's actually pretty okay. By the way, that is kind of bugged. Good morning, Ridian. Great to see you. Okay, also no... That's pretty unfortunate for him. I like that. Should just play the Unstable Ghoul and see where that goes. Yeah, I like that. That's definitely not what I wanted to see. I mean, in the end, it doesn't change anything. I can Whirlwind. Execute. Whirlwind. Loot hoarder. Armor up. In a rage. Now keep the battle rage for the Gamache. Good. Could demolish most of the board. Gonna battle rage now. Bring him down to 16. Next turn be one off lethal. I should win this. Hey Midnight, welcome. Groove Vandal, welcome, my friend. I'm sorry. Elan, Lolian, I mean, greetings. Okay, Right there. Right there. Finally get a patron. And that game can still get lost though. This game ain't won. Yeah, but well fought, I can see it, well played. Trends. Oh, welcome Rayon Star. Welcome to the family. Thank you for your subscriptions, bro. Pleasure to have you there. Great, man. Thanks a lot. Could keep the Acolyte of Pain, at least have some safe card draw. Could keep the Whirlwind, the Execute. Nothing so wrong about that. Gonna keep the Acolyte 100% and drop the rest. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. For some reason, he's not accepting your name correct. Something seems to be overly bugged. Yeah, I guess I should have kept that Whirlwind. I was greedy. Asmus Johnson, good morning. Stuliet, greetings also. Welcome everyone on this wonderful day.
Let the pain speak to me.
Get that dude removed.
Ready to ride. Bring the pain.
Draw the card. Slam that dude. Get rid of that dude. Not the most beautiful removal of all times, but something that did work out. I mean, I know that Crack Judas is playing Face Hunter, not something mixed up. He's just playing plain Face Hunter. I know that's probably a snake trap. Go for 2 cards. Play the Armorsmith.
Bring the pain.
Get another card. Whirlwind. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Like it.
Put this apple on your head.
And next turn with the patrons, I can gain a lot of armor. I play the patron, I run it in. There's the explosion coming from the trap. Jarl, 2 months of support. Great to have you there, Jeah. Pleasure. Thanks a lot for joining. Once more. Good to have you there. Azagatsu, good morning. Okay, we can go for...
Maybe. No.
Okay, I don't lose anything by that attack. I get like a patron, and I get the armor. I could attack for even more armor. I don't know what he's waiting for. Could have yearned for going for like some ODK move there. We will see. As for that, I'm gonna kill him at my face. Okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
The best way to go for is just Grimash. That's like the big advantage. If you have Grimash, you can just don't give a fuck. You just deal 14 damage in one turn. And that's why I did add him to the game in the end. He's just some big ass motherfucker that just goes out of nowhere, bam, down from 28 instantly, super hard. I can go for the Hearthstone Commander, Browsing Berserker, Whirlwind, Fiery Wax, lethal. Don't even need the Whirlwind, had lethal like this. It's just like insane what Grimash can do somewhere. Hey Raveny, good show, keep rocking. Schön, dass du auf deutscher Front vertreten ist. Schön, dass du da bist. Eine Freude. Und danke, dass du vorbeischaust. Northlight, welcome. Well, Ron, the advantage of Ekab is he's in the tournament business since ever, and he's also in Cloud 9. And that gives you a great advantage to appear in tournaments. Whilst I'm not in Cloud 9, and I'm not in the tournament scene forever. I mean, I have grown a lot recently, but that's only, let's say, that was last month that we have grown so much. So we're only for like 4 weeks on this level of viewers now. And that's not for a long time. You have to grow, you have to be in the scene for a long time, and you have to be in the scene big for a long time. We're trying that hard, and we will achieve that, or we won't. We will see how big we can get in the next weeks, months, years to come. Did you remember what you say about the guys who play Patron Warrior? It's not OP. Did I say that? I did say it's not OP, correct? Yeah. Because it's not OP. Patron is a great deck to play. Hey, Kane Wookham. Keep the Death Bite, drop the rest. Okay, the next Hunter. In theory, if I only play Hunters all day long, I should be able to get High Legend. That's how we do this. Hey, Myota, Cream Soda. Squelch. Oh, Fiery Wax. Acolyte. Please play a, something that's like, oh yeah, I don't care if you have a weapon, and then BAM! Weapon of Death and Doom! Okay. Let's hope he's a face hunter. I really don't want to play a mid-range hunter or something like that. If he gets a Huffer, unfortunate, Leok, Misha, whatsoever is okay for me. I'm gonna hit the face to see what trap that is. Okay, it's probably a mid-range hunter, but I got Deathbite, Patron, Inner Rage, Whirlwind, everything. So, I'm super good. I can destroy, yeah. Should be able to destroy him hardcore. We're gonna go for the minion. That's not good. Not good. I don't get him frozen. Okay. But next turn I roll out the patrons. I will even roll out the maximum amount of patrons, I guess. So I'm gonna play the Grim Patron. I'm gonna Inner Rage the Grim Patron. I'm gonna attack. Get that dude removed. Make a certain amount of patrons real. Then I'm gonna get that dude freezing trapped. Point and make even more patrons. Plain and simple reason why I make the maximum amount of patrons. With the hero power, he could actually clear some of those, but he cannot clear 6 freaking patrons. That's plain impossible. And I can follow up with the Armor Smith, Unstable Ghoul, and just like win the game right away. What deck do you recommend if you don't have Grimage? You can still play Patron. You don't need Grimage and Patron. It's just interesting. Why did lots of Patron lists cut the second Fiery Warx? Oh, that's pretty simple. Second Fiery Warx is like, if you don't get that, then the first 3 turns, you don't need it anymore. You need the Death Bite then. And if you draw a Fiery Wax after turn 3, you're unhappy about it. Unhappy to a certain point. But what you really need is the Fiery Wax in the early game. And that's why people did cut it to a certain extent. They didn't need it there. Yeah, it was obvious that that would happen. What is a mistake on his side is that he didn't trade anything in. So I'm calling it. He should have traded that dude in. He should have traded that dude in. Maybe even in the high HP patrons to get even more advantage of that Unleash the Hounds. Would have been a thing in my opinion. Hey, my shallow opinion again. I mean, I will gain with the double Armor Smith. This doesn't matter. Whatever he did there. I'm just gonna trade. Play the one Armor Smith. I'm gonna trade. Play the other Armor Smith. I'm gonna trade. I'm getting patrons killed, guys, intentionally. You don't want your patrons to survive here. That patron dies also. They all die, but it's okay. You just make new patrons now, and you just gain 1 bazillion armor while you do that. So if you can make patrons on turn 5 against that, it's just a lose. What did your